Novel partnerships make these new ways of working viable. And so we're seeing leading organizations rapidly increase the number of ecosystem partners, from an average of 27 2 years ago to 78 partners today, and that's expected to double again in the next 2 years. But you may be thinking, we've had supplier ecosystems for years. So let me address that by making it clearer what we mean by value-aligned ecosystems. I'm not talking about building a network of suppliers and other partners that are all focused on improving your enterprise's profit. Those models are sometimes called egosystems. Yes, I said egosystems. When one partner controls the ecosystem, value exchange is not equitable. Partners work for you and not with you, and this limits all parties' potential. Control is an essentially human construct that we don't see in natural ecosystems. Let's look at a reef. The sharks don't control the coral, and the crab doesn't control the fish. All species play different roles which bring balance, or homeostasis. If one species becomes dominant, then the whole natural ecosystem eventually collapses. We must recognize that it's not in our own long-term interest to dominate. The future of sustainable profit lies in balance. So we need balanced ecosystems where all participants bring capabilities which are traded through equitable value exchange. And while we're used to companies competing, Gartner predicts that ecosystems will become the prime competitive entity in the near future. The CEO of Haier, Zhang Rumin, shares this outlook. He stated, "In the era of the Internet of Things, the competition amongst enterprises will be upgraded to the competition among ecosystems." So what draws ecosystem partners together? At its simplest, because they see more value being part of an ecosystem than being outside of it. They see more opportunities around the reef than swimming alone in the ocean. Making the most of these opportunities, of course, requires ecosystem modeling. You should strategize on value exchange, novel partners, shared capabilities, and principles of engagement that address areas like data security and visibility. And like any new approach, you'll need to measure, manage, learn, and evolve. It may be possible that your organization's culture isn't yet ready to loosen control, especially when it comes to partnering with competitors. If that is the case, your next step might be to focus on breaking down silos within your organization, while building the case for external collaboration using the examples we've shared today. But for those of you that are ready, let's look at one more factor that has proven successful in making ecosystem partnerships thrive. Shared purpose does not only re-energize employees, it can also act as a North Star to unlock the full potential of partners within value-aligned ecosystems. Unilever's Partner with Purpose program is based on a shared purpose to drive mutual growth while being a force for good for both people and the planet. Novo Nordisk's CEO, Lars Fruergaard Jørgensen, states, "For years, we have aspired to be the best in the world. Today, that aspiration must be greater, so we are known for being the best for the world." But are these two companies exceptions or the new rule? Gartner surveyed over 400 companies across 18 different industries about their ecosystem plans. We asked, what is the main driver of your ecosystem partnerships today? The top answers were, we connect for efficiency and we connect for service. Then we asked, what do you expect will be the main driver in 3 years? And the top answers were, we'll connect for innovation and we'll connect for purpose. So Unilever and Novo Nordisk may be front runners, but they're not alone. Many more companies are looking to innovate with academia and startups, create more equitable partnerships with suppliers, and to find areas of common cause with their competitors. But rather than me tell you about that, let's hear from two pharmaceutical industry competitors, Brian Thornley of Merck MSD and Dan Fritz of Novartis. Their story sums up how a shared purpose can unlock new opportunities in value-aligned ecosystems.
Thank you, Simon. In 2019, a group of like-minded industry partners proposed an innovative medicines initiative project to create an ecosystem-wide blockchain capability. Several of us realized that it's not just the blockchain that brings value on its own, but the collaboration it enables. So, 12 industry competitors joined with public partners to form the Pharma Ledger project. We've also created the Blockchain Consensus Board to extend such ecosystems collaboration globally.
Blockchain is a team sport. It's not going to create real value unless we join forces. It's like the Tour de France. Riding 2,100 miles is a huge challenge. So at the same time that teams compete against each other, the teams work together in a peloton to leverage the combined strength of the field. We recognized early on that creating a blockchain solution for new, innovative capabilities like electronic leaflets and anti-counterfeiting is a huge challenge too. Only by working together with pooled risks and funds could we create something that met our joint purpose for society and patients. And that's why we keep expanding the number of ecosystem partners by engaging with others in this journey.
We didn't start out by imagining a blockchain-enabled distributed ledger. We started by imagining a world where patients don't have to worry about counterfeits and have full access to reliable product healthcare information when it matters most. With such a common vision and working as one team, we're making this a reality.
Thank you so much, Dan and Brian, for sharing how you identified what is material to your stakeholders, developed a shared purpose, and pooled capabilities with competitors and other novel partners in a value-aligned ecosystem to address such a critical challenge. We can all follow this approach, and we should, because if we accept that we must inevitably account for externalities, then we must start developing new ways of working, such as circular supply chains. If we accept that one organization doesn't possess all the capabilities needed to make such a transition, then we must look outside to identify novel partners who can bring those capabilities. And if we accept that it's impossible or counterproductive to try to control such a broad set of partners, then we should develop more equitable value exchange within value-aligned ecosystems. The lessons from those further ahead on this journey are an invaluable guide. They show how value-aligned ecosystems deliver durable, resilient, and holistic profit for businesses and can create a sustainable future for people and the planet too.